They have these pretty planters. I love this green. Is this a tortilla basket? Is it? Is it a tortilla holder? Oh, it's just a basket. A floating bath light. Blue and white for my living room. This planter. Paper towel holder. Collapsible drying rack. Look at this beauty. A little swan. Fabric food covers. Two colors of these. Herb storage. How to use this would be good for cilantro, so it won't stink up your fridge. Ooh, I've been wanting another one of these. I had a metal one and it got rusted and I never replaced it. Expandable bath trays. That'd be good for makeup brushes. Look at this little guy. What is this? I don't know what that is.
That's an ice cream.
Oh, it's an ice cream and a little onion. Aww, little onion. Little frog. You guys. Mini horror snow globes. There's The Exorcist and Annabelle. Look, baby, mini horror snow globes.
No.
Wow. Venom. Oh, that's not a snow globe.
Those are lame.
Ay, my back. My neck and my back. Look at her. Look at her. She's adorbs. So adorbs. Okay, guys, for those of you who are not using the drones yet at Walmart, these are ours. I wonder if they're grounded because of the weather, but there's two of them right there, and they're all on their little landing pads. These are the ones that I say I see delivering in my neighborhood. So I had a craving for menudo, and I went ahead to my little grocery store that I usually go get this at. And you guys, when I tell y'all that store is in such disrepair with all the amazing stores that I love that are closing, I'm worried that this is going to be the next on the list. But it definitely needs repair. Let me show y'all real quick. But even though the poor store is toe up from the flow up, the prices are still good. And they have the kitchen that sells those amazing tamales I've talked about for years and years and years. And that I now have discovered has amaze balls menudo. Well, I was craving it. I was there. So I got this size. This is $8, which I think is okay for menudo, for good menudo. But their menudo does not have pozole in it. Mel, what the heck is pozole? Hominy. Some people like hominy in their menudo. Some swear it's not menudo with hominy. I swear it's not menudo without hominy. So I'm going to put this to simmer with my can of drained and rinsed hominy, because I don't like the smell of the liquid in the hominy. So I rinse and drain it. And I'm going to heat it up. And that is going to be what I'm going to have for lunch. They give you toppers, your salsas. And this is your cilantro, lemon, chile in that little bundle. I, of course, need way more lemon than that. But, yeah, I'm going to get this to simmering and then bring in groceries. I'm going to collect these shale rocks to make a stone fence. I'm going to tick off a whole bunch of ants. See the ant hill? And there's ants under here. But I'm going to use these stones to make a little fence for my um, Gnome Town. Right here. Every time I clear the leaves off, more leaves show up. But this is what I'm going to do out here today. There's a lot to do, but this is what I'm going to focus on because I'm cold and I'm bored. So I'm going to do a little something. So I finally came out here to try and do something. I got totally discombobulated, didn't know where I wanted to start, what I wanted to do. But I came back here and got inspired to try and level off this little area of my seating section because it was kind of leaning that way. The soil is kind of eroding down into my neighbor's yard, which happens with these types of lots. Look at this mess, guys. Oh, I cannot wait for beauty to happen. But anyway, we were seriously sloping down towards the fence line, and I decided, Martincito, what are you doing? My little garden buddy. I decided to finally do what I had wanted to do with the soil that I had. This soil, all of this came out of that, I think it's a 10 pound. Is it a 10 pound? I think it's a 10 pound grow bag. And that's what I attempted my potatoes in last year. And I'd had it sitting here and I kept, putting manure in it and fortifying it and trying to make it lovely because I wanted to try potatoes again. But I think you guys have heard me say that I figured out Bobo was using it as a litter box. So you can't safely plant anything you're going to eat in a litter box. So I went ahead finally and dumped all that soil right here. Now I don't have the tools to tamp down the soil, so I'm kind of doing a little Mexican hat dance on it, trying to smash it down. And it's not going to give it a perfect level because all of this is leaning that way, but at least my little seating circle might get a little more level to where my seats aren't leaning back, gangster lean style, right? So I'm going to finish tramping this down, and then the little bit of mulch that I raked up, I'm going to scatter over. I'm actually going to roll the mulch. I'm going to run my rake over it just to see how much of it turns up red and pretty, because mulch is on sale right now at Home Depot. Over here it's all washed away with the rain and everything. There's a piece of my siding from the storm. There's my little decorator thing blowed over from the storm. Hola, boobies. It's just stuff blowed all over from the storm. My little metal accoutrement, my little license plates, my butterflies just flew everywhere. So I wanted to do something. Look, there's a little culprit, and he's already looking at this whole area like a giant litter box. But I'm gonna go ahead and just move all the mulch in this circle and see what I got left to work with. And then over here, because of the storm, this galvanized tub that I have not punched drain holes in, I keep saying I'm going to punch drain holes in. This is what I want to try my carrots in this year, but I still have to drill drain holes on the bottom. So this was full of water from the storm just now. I tipped it over, and it's this dark soil, so I'm just going to spread that out over there. I'm going to dump all this out and just spread it out and start fresh, because I don't know if Bobo or the neighborhood cats or who or what has been in there, and I'm not going to plant anything edible in there. So I'm just kind of cleaning up. Look how dark that soil is. Ugh, if only I could trust it. But yeah, I'm going to clean up this side, and maybe that's all I get done today. Daylight savings time is making it later than it's supposed to be. But I got to get something done. I can't let the day go to waste. It's pretty chilly out here, but the sun is bright, so I'm going to get to working. circle. I did move all the mulch around. Definitely going to use a couple more bags just to brighten it up. But as far as all the leaves sitting in it, I'm battling leaves all season long, guys. When we get spring storms and summer storms, I get leaves, branches, limbs, all kind of stuff. So it's never going to be leafless. But right now, at least it's back to the circle shape. Fire pit's where it goes. I'm going to put the chairs back. It definitely raised on that end. It really did. Now how long it's going to stay raised with the next rainstorm, it'll probably wash all the dirt off. But for now, I'm glad that it raised up some. I spread out all the soil over here. Y'all can't really tell because I done covered it up with stuff. Did my little stampy dance over here. Just to clean it up some, just to get rid of that soil in my tub and so I can start fresh. So I think I'm going to take these tables off. I wanted them for drinks when we're out here. But because you know, the ground leans this way, it really doesn't support drinks. So I think I'm just going to move them and use them as plant stands inside or out here somewhere. Not sure. But I also went ahead and removed all my tiles. It was too much, even for me, guys. It was too much going on. I haven't turned the chips, the mulch over there because my arm is starting to burn. But I did turn the soil in all of the little pots. I think this is safe. I'm not sure. I'm going to add a little manure to it, a little peat moss, just to, you know, get it going for some repots. My habanero and my tomatoes that I have going on inside. Ay, perrita, she's so loud. I did repot a pup from my aloe vera that's still inside because I think we have one more 30-degree day. But the soil is turned in here so I can repot any starters. I've decided that these marble rocks that we found on the corner at that move out, I'm going to use these for the little beds in the front. These are super heavy, so I'm really not trying to move them today. I might wait for my brother to come over. I don't know if little dude can move them. They're pretty freaking heavy. But I have decided I think this will be nice in the front in my little beds instead of mulch. Did not like my, I didn't like these hanging here. Ay, perrita. So I've decided that I'm going to buy some hanging little baskets from anywhere, flower or whatever, and then hang them here and here to kind of create a look here. But my little macrame string up'ems I had right here last year, and that's what I'm going to do again. Sorry about the dog, guys. But to some, it might still look very Sanford and Son. But to me, it's getting cleaned up. At least this side is. I think my Mexican petunia might be trying to come back, guys, because I did the scratch test on some of these little tronquitos, and they're still green in them. So we'll hope for that. Here are all my tiles. I don't know where to put them. I have to honestly say, I think I might have too much stuff out here. But I don't know where to put them. I thought maybe clustered in like 2 or 3 in little groups somewhere out here would work, but I'm not sure. I really love them, and the stickers haven't started to come off of too many of them. But I really want to use them. I need to wash my grow bag because I'm attempting taters again. I'm just going to use the little chicken netting over the top so Kitties and Rodney the raccoon are dissuaded from jacking up some stuff. I'm rethinking this whole metal pot area only because do I really want to take care of this many plants? I don't know. So I don't know about this. I've raked up some leaves, but I'm going to use them for my flower pots and repots. And then the true disaster, if y'all didn't think that was already a disaster. Bam! I broke a tile, but that's okay because I actually had it taped together. Those little boots need repainting. There's a lot of trash here that needs to be put in trash. I moved this over here because Now I'm debating whether I want to drill drain holes in it for carrots or if I want to do something decorative that I've been trying to do since last year with this tub and a hook. These 2 pots in here are what I had attempted to grow carrots in last year. Now I have a new one. I might throw the red one away because it's broken. But in there is all my bird feeders that I had on the tree that I moronically cut down without thinking, where am I going to put all these bird feeders? If my arm wasn't hurting, I'd actually go and try and tear down the last little bit of that tree. But I'm going to clean up as much as I can, bag as much of this trash as I can, and then switch to something else today. Hola guys, happy Monday. It is 8:39. It's supposed to be 7:39. For those of you that don't do daylight savings time, it's still the same time. It's always where you're at. Here, we had to skip forward an hour, spring forward an hour, so we lost an hour. Lost an hour of sleep, but lost an hour of work too. So I'm home and wanted to show you the few little things that I picked up here and there before my foray into my yard yesterday. I finally got little dude over to Black Friday. I told him that I was going out of business, and he was, of course, understandably bummed. So we went and let him have his last hurrah there. And I found a couple things. Now, I'm going to show you these. I don't know how I want to use them. My first thought was to drill some drain holes under them and use them as starter pots. They're these little plastic tumblers, but they're so cute. And I thought I could use them outside, you know, when we barbecue or whatever. I got 2 of each color, even though my OCD was like, don't mix them, don't mix them, get the same colors. And they had 2 green and they had 2 of this pinkish, but I thought, why not? Let's just do both. And the stuff is still $2, so I grabbed those. I found this cup, but I can't read off what it says, and I had put it back because I thought it was inappropriate, like if I use it around the house. And little dude is the one who said, Mom, I'm 16 years old. I'm not a baby. It's just a cup, because I didn't want to bring it in the house. Now I have some stuff kind of randy. Is that the word? Kind of randy, racy. But I don't use them. I just have them in my Clutch My Pearls wet cup collection. But this was too cute. I'm going to try and clean it up. Don't be a hippo beep-a-muss. Don't be a beep waffle. And don't be a boop-asaurus. Use your imagination. It's this cute little cup. I thought it was hilarious. Again, like I said, it took little dude to say, Mom, just get it. If you think it's funny, get it. Don't be a hippo peepamus. Don't be a peep waffle. And don't be a peepasaurus. That's all I can show y'all. But I thought it was funny, so I grabbed it. Are y'all looking? Can y'all see? I'm peeking over here. Okay. I found another bag of these little clips, and anything gardening I can absolutely use. So I grabbed another one of these. I showed you the last one I got last time. We found another one of these plague doctor things. This one's a little smaller than the one we had before, and it needs to definitely be stretched out, but it's one of these plague doctor masks, and these are not cheap. So for $2, even if we already have one, I think we have a brown one. We did not have a black one. And y'all know we're going to incorporate some kind of weirdness with Halloween with that, so we could not leave that behind. And then that was for little dude. And the only other thing I picked up is something that I actually need for work. I wish it was black, but it's okay. It's one of these little mouse pads with a little wrist rest. So I thought that was a good deal for $2. And then We went to Five Below. Little dude still has birthday money, Christmas money, and he just can't quite find anything he wants. So we were like, we haven't gone to Five Below in a while. Let's go on ahead and go to Five Below. He still didn't find anything he wanted, but the mama did. If y'all don't know, my car's name is Charlie, Chuck for short, which makes me think of Chucky. My car is red, like Chucky's little overalls has in them. And I keep saying that I would like a Chucky doll for my car to kind of like ride passenger with my little mooses. But I'm worried that somebody will be like, ooh, a Chucky, break my window and steal my doll. So I haven't let go of the idea of having something Chucky-esque. And I have found some really cute accessories like on Temu and Amazon, Chucky related, that I think are really neat. But I didn't want to go overboard. And I know me, I could very possibly do that, like floor mats and stuff. But I wanted something to make me think of Chucky for my car. Look, he's gray, okay? And my interior on the inside of my car is white and black. He's going to go perfect. I don't know where I'm going to put him. I don't know if I want to just leave him in the little box or if I want to set him on the dash. I don't know. I don't want to do anything to ruin my dash, like to stick him on there. But he's definitely going to be my little passenger with my little mooses that I have on my passenger seat. But I thought he was pretty darn neat for $5. Little dude did not like him. He doesn't like that he's gray. That's why I liked him. Thought he was awesome. So I grabbed him. And then, because I was in there, I found this lovely palette, Eyes of London. I haven't checked to see if they're powdery. I haven't checked to see how much pigment there is, but these colors are amazing. Ay, chihuahuas, look at this. They have a little bit of shimmer, but not glitter. I don't know if that makes sense. There's some shimmer on there, which we over 50 are told, don't do that. But these colors are so pretty. And I'm sure in my collection I have a whole bunch of neutrals because that's what I do. But these were so stinking pretty. So I grabbed that. And this was $5. But I thought that was pretty okay. It better be. Better not be powder all over the place. Shall we try? Now I'm curious. Let's see. Where's my favorite one? This one is gorgeous. This red one. Whoa. Now let's see if it's powdery. That touched my lip. Nice pigment. It did not powder off. This is gonna be fun. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited. Where'd the little thingy go? What'd I do with it? Did it fall on the floor? Where'd the little plastic thing go? Oh, there it is. It's transparent. I couldn't see. That's gonna be fun to play around with. I'm not bold enough yet to do anything other than neutrals. So when I find a neutral with a little more bam in it, I like it. So grab that. And then in that same area, I found this little lipstick for $4. Now, it looked pretty in the sample, but honestly, the sample did not look like this. It was a little darker, so let's see if it matches the sample that I remember, if I can remember what the sample looked like. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that is so pretty. Look at that lovely nude. So pretty. Now here it's giving total like mocha nude. Here it has just a little bit more red. Like in real life, it has a bit of red to it. Like a nice dark rose. Very pretty. I like it. And then as we were leaving, all the candy stuff. You guys, I haven't seen these in forever. Butter rum, the Lifesaver butter rum. I got so excited. I said, gimme, gimme. They were $1.50. So I grabbed that. But that's it. Oh, no. Hold on a second. We went to Target to do our regular schmegular. And, of course, y'all know I got to hit the dollar spot and the clearance. And I walked away with this. This might be, like, gross. But, hey, summer's coming. This is a tick remover. You have 3 different shapes, 3 different sizes, not shapes, 3 different sizes to tick remove. Now, fleas are what did in my Aussie. That year we had the horrible outbreak here in my subdivision. It damaged a lot of people's pets. It really did. It hurt a lot of people's pets. And my Aussie was one of the fatalities, and there was a doggy. I don't know what, if anything, these fleas were infected with, but I am not playing with the vermin. I'm not playing with fleas. I'm not playing with ticks. Not this year, not ever again. Not with my fur babies. I cannot go through that again. I cannot have an animal suffer, and definitely don't want them running off, you know. But anyway, I say all that to say I'm going to protect my fuzzies. So I got this. And then the only other thing that I picked up and I didn't need, and I put it back twice, and I'm like, no, I want it. I'll replace the one I currently have with this. It's one of these little honey thingamabobbers, or syrup. I'm going to use it for syrup. It's really neat. The fact that it's purple is what caught my attention. But I think it's neat because it catches the dribble. Okay? So you put your syrup or your honey or whatever, and it just, you know, it drips it out. And then you can nestle it into this little bottom to catch any drippage. Okay? Because I remember the fancy one my mommy used to have. I thought it was fancy. It was on a little stand. Like it had a little hook. It was really pretty. And it stood on the counter like that, but it would drip and drip and drip. It was pretty gross. So the fact that you can nestle them in here now, I think is really neat. So I think this is going to replace the regular one that I picked up probably at Dollar Tree. I think I'm going to replace that one. But that's everything. Oh, and this was, how much was this? Did I work the price off? Oh, that was $3 in their little dollar spot. But that's it. Wanted to show you guys these few things, put everything away, and get ready to go to bed early and wake up early and go to work, but get off work early. So I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys had a great Monday, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Hold on before I leave. Let me share something with y'all, okay? Oh, I can't get it with my T-Rex. And I can't get it with my left hand. I ain't a lefty. Okay. Y'all remember how excited I was about this one? Because I collect them. This one was printed in 2002. This one sucked. Okay. It claims it has a whole bunch of new recipes. I don't know. I haven't done any comparison. It does have a whole section for slow cookers for crockery. A crockery section for crock pots. But when I tell you the appeal to me, the nostalgic appeal to me of these is the amazing pictures that Better Homes put in their cookbooks. It's gone. This has very few pictures, hardly any pictures. And that's kind of a bummer to me. That's the fun part. I didn't like it. Like I said, there may be some good recipes in it, but I haven't perused the pages. Okay. So I just wanted to put that out there. Wanted to be negative Nancy. Okay. Wanted to be a little bitter Betty. I'm mad. This one kind of sucked. But it was only $2.99. So it's okay. I might find a recipe or two in here. But now, I hope you all have a fantastic evening. A restful evening. And until my next go around, guys, I love y'all bunches. Bye.